going on, guys? Christian Russell, DangerousTactics.com. I've done this before, but I wanted to do it again because it's towards the end of the year. You guys are working on your plans for next year. I recently gave away a business plan template, all set up, good, something like 12, 14 pages of content for you guys to just go through and really hammer out the fine details of your business so you know exactly what to do every day. I know that you've been downloading it because I track those things, and we've had a couple hundred people a day over the past week and a half or so coming out and downloading it. So that's awesome, and so I know that everybody's getting in gear. And here's the thing I wanted to mention. There's something that isn't in that template, okay, that I wanted to point out to you. And it's something that I can't help you with, but I wanted to talk with you about it real quick because it's something that we need to be aware of, or else if we don't have it, if we don't have this one element, then nothing is going to come to fruition for you. So, and as you know, I focus on lead generation. I work with web marketing. It's a huge topic. I work with you guys on the phone. I do consulting, and my team and I, we build websites and email marketing campaigns. So there's a lot of specific things that I can help you with, and I do what I can, and I get a lot of good feedback from you guys. One thing that's a challenge of mine is getting everybody set up with all the tools and all the training that they need, and then they don't do anything with it. So that is, well, it's a frustration of mine. Nobody likes to see that. Nobody likes to, and granted, this is my livelihood, so I get paid to do it, but it's not cool to do the work and then to not see good fruit come from it. So that's why I wanted to just take a few minutes and mention this. There's an element that I can't help you with. There are a lot of specific things and systems that we can set up for you, yes. But what I can't give you, and what's not in this plan, is the why behind all of it. Why are you in this business to begin with? Okay. And why are you filling out this business plan to begin with? And whatever income goal you've set for yourself, whatever production goal you've set for however many leads you want to generate, whatever the specific goals are. People talk about this all the time. People write books about it, they sell seminars about it, and all this stuff, about the value of goals, all this stuff. So yes, you have to have specific goals. You have to. If you want to get a specific result in a specific time frame, you have to have a specific goal, or else you're just going to be floating around and you have no plan, so any path will get you there. However, when you have a specific goal, get used to asking, question it. I want to make 100,000 a year. Sounds great. 200 sounds great. $500,000 sounds great. I don't care what your income goal is or what your production goal is. Why are you setting that specific goal? And be as specific as you can, because if you don't have a why that's compelling, it has to be compelling. There has to be a reason that you need to do this. If it just sounds good, or if you're just making a goal because you've heard that this is what you're supposed to do, then there's no guts. It's not built on a strong foundation. It can't stand on its own, and it will come up against some adversity. I don't care even if you just set small, piddly little throwaway goals. You're going to come up with, the first thing right after New Year's, you're going to be hungover, or you're going to have a cold, or something's going to happen, and that's going to stand in your way, and you will always have a reason and an excuse. And obviously, the bigger the goal, the bigger the obstacles that are going to present themselves. So you have to have a why that's just as big or bigger than the specific goal that you're setting yourself. Ask yourself that. So when you're putting your plan together, take a minute and be serious about it, because and ask yourself, okay, I've set this goal, this is what I want to do. Now, let me be really clear about why. Why is this even important? Why am I even thinking about this? And know that that why is actually going to be the foundation that you come up against, because when obstacles present themselves, and they will, that's where you're going to come back to. You're not going to come back to the goal. You're not going to come back to, oh well, all of these things have presented themselves and they're trying to distract me, or whatever it is. There are all these forces that can potentially throw me off track. I'm going to come back and review my business plan. That's not what happens. You're going to come back to your why. You're going to go straight past the business plan, and you're going to come back to what actually matters most to you. And what matters most to you has to be the reason you made the plan to begin with. So just something to think about. Let me know if you have any questions. Hope that helps. Peace out. Bye.